Hello, lovely friends. I hope you had a good week. We went to a wonderful, whimsical, and enchanted place that my husband discovered recently. It is a small waterfall, which is unusual in this area of Scotland. It isn't far from where we live, and it is so magical, almost like a different world. Due to the very dry year we have had, there was much less water than we had seen in some photographs, but the place did not lose any of its magic. As an active and always creative-minded person, there are lots of projects happening every week, from baking to my regular chores and all the creative ventures I so enjoy in autumn. I have always been a structured and responsible person. I have often taken on much more than I should have, and burning out is no news to me. I am simply not good at putting myself first sometimes, or seeing that I am spending more energy than I can regain. This has always been my weakness. When I was a single mother, I was constantly overwhelmed and often lacked energy. I did take my role very seriously and try to keep on top of all things going on, starting with my job to the household, my son's diverse needs, my friends and my family. Whenever someone asked a favor, I would always accommodate it, even though it was too much and meant stretching myself further. I have become better in looking after myself and setting boundaries, but I easily fall back into the trap of not realizing that my own actions aren't in my best interest. It often happens after the fact that I'm realizing how worn out I am, so I still have to work on myself. I have experienced a fair amount of overwhelm lately, created by my own design. My eagerness to learn and try new things just takes the lead sometimes, and my mind jumps at the thought of all those wonderful things that are out there and that I would like to try myself. And before long, I have multiple projects queuing up, and that's when the overwhelm starts and when I started to become flustered and restless. So that happened lately, and I wanted to share this with you because you only see the result of my projects, but sometimes not the journey to it, and that I, as a sensitive person, often fall into the trap of not re-energizing myself enough and realizing this too late. I have been prone to this kind of thing throughout my life. I'm a very active person. I always give a helping hand, and if someone asks a favor, I would very likely say yes to anything. Today I have set boundaries. I know where I have to say no sometimes, but when it comes to my creativity, I find it very, very difficult, and I fall into this trap very often and only see things way too late. So I thought I'd share this with you and see how you deal with these kind of things and what methods you might have to either see it before I do or to re-energize quicker. As much as I love my creativity and gain a lot from it, it takes thought, it takes energy and planning, and I fail to sometimes re-energize after this. And so it is very important to learn this and very important to realize that I'm doing this and how I can prevent this from happening in the future. I am sure that all the projects that I'm doing at the moment will be wonderful in the end, and I will love to look at them and be very happy I created them. But I also thought it's important to share this with you, that I am prone to overdo things, and the journey to my project sometimes can also have this side of things to them. Also, talking about burning out in this day and age, I think is very important because we live in a fast-paced and digital world where there are so many things always going on at the same time. All the information that come to us and the things we have to deal with has changed. And as much as I live a slower life today than I used to, even I find that overwhelming at times. And burning out, I think, is a very common thing in these days. And it is important to see where we can all step back and see how we can prevent this and what we need in our personal lives. So I'm happy to share this with you, and I hope that you are sharing things with me, because it is so important to talk about these things, and especially in this wonderful and supportive community. So thank you very much in advance. Let me say goodbye for this week. I hope you are all looking after yourselves, and I also hope you have a wonderful week. I am sending you lots of love from Scotland. Tach ba leif.